L.D. Owens Airport.
Automated weather observation 1211 Zulu. Wind variable at 03. Visibility 10. Sky condition overcast 900. Temperature 05 Celsius. Dew point -03 Celsius. Altimeter 3033. Remarks. Density altitude -1,300.
All right, we're off.
passion, and you live inside my mind. I just can't ignore you if you are walking around in my life, in my life. You are something special, and you live inside my mind. I just can't ignore you if you are walking around
get started, I'd like to thank Brian and his family and Lloyd for cooking and putting this all together. I think we were looking, this might be year number 18. Does that sound right?
2007 should have been the first year, so yeah.
18 years. That's a lot.
It's a long time.
Yeah. 18 years we've been having Breakfast Club here, and it's usually the next to the last or the last one. And this was the last Breakfast Club our past president, Gerald, attended. And coincidentally enough, he won the pot when he came to this one. And bless his heart, he had not too long been out of the hospital after having a stroke, and then flew the 180 into here for his last Breakfast Club. And he had passed away 2 weeks after that.
Probably about a week.
About a week after that, he passed away. He had a heart attack and still had the pot money in his pocket. But Winnsboro has been one of our main meeting places, and almost all of the places are unique. Winnsboro is unique in that Lloyd and the family and his helpers cook, and it's one of the few self-serve breakfasts, which is always dangerous with pilots. And Lloyd goes crazy over the top, gets local grits, sausage, 2 sausages, bacon, and the casserole. This casserole, hash brown casserole, your wife still makes that, right?
Absolutely.
And that's unique to this one. And it is still some of the best food we've had.
Well, you have a whole tray. I made 3 trays, so.
Oh, well, we'll have to take some of that home.
And Sherry
That's a
made
raffle.
has the
The French toast,
French
the stuff with the syrup and the blueberries on it.
French toast casserole, isn't it?
French toast casserole. So this Breakfast Club has several unique dishes. And it's doggone nice. I remember when I first became an instructor, I taught out of Winnsboro and out of Pelion. And Winnsboro, at the time I started teaching here, was only a 3,300-foot strip with no taxiway and 1 building and a hangar. How many people do we have here who have never been to a Breakfast Club before? Wow. Even with this small a number. Congratulations. You are now lifetime members. This organization started back in 1938 in Orangeburg, South Carolina. Thomas Summers was looking for a reason to spend some time with his daughter before church in the morning. And at the time, he owned an air cooler. And he and Sylvia would get in that little airplane and go to a different airport in South Carolina every other Sunday or so. And before long, some of his friends who were also flyers out of the surrounding area knew found out what he was doing, and they'd call him on Saturday night, find out where he was going, and they'd meet him there. And the interesting thing about flying in the 1930s and 40s was you had a little bit more flexibility about where you could go. The Beaufort County government sponsored a breakfast club on the beach at Hunting Island. And they had about 25 airplanes on the beach down at Hunting Island one morning. They brought food and tables and chairs down there. The town of Lamar wanted to have a breakfast club, but they did not have an airport. So they blocked off Railroad Avenue downtown, turned that into a runway, and they'd have airplanes taxi off onto Main Street and back their airplanes up to the storefronts, went into the restaurant and had breakfast, came out, went back down to Railroad Avenue and took off. And one of my favorite pictures, we've got pictures of all of this on the website. One of my favorite pictures of the Lamar Breakfast Club was a V-tail Bonanza at the local gas station, getting gas before they took off to go back home. And for more or less every other week, except for a brief period during World War II, when gas rationing took effect, we've been meeting just about every other Sunday. And the second time we had to knock the schedule back a little bit was during COVID. In 2008, I think Gerald said they did a survey of the attendance and figured out that we had close to 8,000 members. Because once you attend, you're a member for life. There are no dues and no bylaws. You can't get kicked out. And all you are asked to do is fly safe, enjoy yourself. It's all about camaraderie and good food. And pilots, friendships and good food go together. So thank you all for coming. You're now lifetime members. Let's give them a hand. Bouncing ball was instituted by Thomas Summers as an award to the pilot who used to make the worst landing coming into the Breakfast Club.
Oh, I should sign.
And the deal was the person who made the worst landing and signed the ball had to take the ball with them and bring it back to the next meeting. But between 1938 and 1946, they lost so many balls because the pilots never would come back that the president held on to it. And we've had people who came in. There was an airplane at White Plains one time that ran off the runway, ran behind a house, got back on the runway, took off, and never stopped. We had one guy come into Lawrence, made a beautiful landing in a little KR-2, and was rolling out, and then he started moving to the left of the runway, and we were watching. He came off the runway and then went down the hill, and he'd had a flat tire. But he did get the airplane stopped before he got to the trees. I think there was one other accident where a guy came into Broxton Bridge. And Broxton Bridge is one of these airports. It's a beautiful little grass strip, about 2,700 feet long. But it's got an open approach on one end, so it's basically one of these one-way in, one-way out restaurant runways. And the guy came in on 172, high and hot, and landed a little over halfway down the field. Experienced that ignosecond where he realized he wasn't going to get stopped, but he doesn't have enough room to take off. Ran right between two trees, knocked the wings off the airplane, got out and said, went in and had breakfast. And I think he signed the ball. It's all to promote safety. And you have a silver pen if you'll pick a black pentagon. And by the way, if you need flight physicals, Bob is one of the best ones out there. You've been doing it for how long now, Bob?
25 years.
25 years he's been a medical examiner. Pick her out.
Any of y'all know Gerald? Some of y'all know Gerald? What did he do? He would draw it out, tell a story, draw a number, tell a story.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna do the same thing. No, I'm not. Anyway.
Gerald could draw it out for about 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Between the stories and the complaints about his eyesight.
This is like you'd always say, this ain't gambling, this is all just good.
No, if we took one penny out and give it to somebody who'd be gambling, but you ain't gonna get any 10.99.
So we're gonna get over.
Come on, draw it, make the drawing, boy.
Pick mine, pick mine.
Close your eyes, reach in and grab one.
Not that one. Not that one. This is your number. You know, read it out.
Wait, it's literally my phone.
All right. Gerald will always go, who's got a 0? Everybody got a 0? Yeah. And we got a 2. And we got a 1.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're all in. Gerald would say, oh, we're still in. We got an 8.
Still in.
No.
Huh?
No.
Yay, couldn't have a better guy. I'm sorry. A 1.
I'm out.
Last number. That reminds me when I went to, last number is a 6. So the number is 021816.
Yeah, the doctor wins.
Look at you.
Thank you, Lloyd.
That was my backup plan. We good on the medical next time, right? I just had it done. I don't worry about no trash now. I don't care.
What do I do now?
Just take
You
the
take the money and run.
You
take the money and run.
Fight number. You might be cheating us.
Yeah, I know.
Can't be, I got 9, you gotta have one.
Yep. You got it.
Just here, right here.
Anyway.
All right.
Let you all come.
Well, I guess that's it. That brings our meeting to a close. Thank you guys for coming. Departing the Winnsboro Airport parking lot. Thank you guys for having us for the Breakfast Club this morning.